Hey everybody, it is Kathy Empress, and today I wanted to come through and give you guys a tarot reading. We are at the end of November, close to the beginning of December. So I wanted to come in and get some final end of year messages for you guys, just to kind of see what's going on and see where we're at. I am a Capricorn for those of you who don't know, and I know it's been a rough couple of seasons for us. But definitely keep your head up, you guys. I want you to know that you are definitely being a badass, and you are a completely badass being, full of life and love and all of the possibilities. You're going to go through ups and downs. Things are going to be funny, they're going to be difficult, but when you are up, you are up. And one thing, this world will continue to knock you down. No one ever said it would be easy, but they said that we will go and be on several roller coaster rides, because life is a roller coaster ride. And we definitely appreciate and thank you so much for all that you do. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this started because I am on a quick lunch break. And I want to start off with our angels deck, our archangels deck today. Get a couple of cards out. All right, first on the foremost, we got the Chariot, which is the number 7. You know that next year is 2023, which ends up equaling to the number 7 when you break it down. This is what that card is looking like here, on this deck. The message says determination and self-control. This is going to be a time for career advancements, life advancements, acknowledgement of your successes by others. So you are about to be on a ride, coming to in the end of this year into the new year, from our archangel Metatron is coming in to tell you that he's got you. He is guiding you. Look at these chariots. You see that beautiful horses and all those stars and sparks coming up from those angel wings? Like, man, this is something serious. So you guys are going to be going into some new levels. Definitely stay determined. Continue to have self-control. I know that is easier said than done when you are going through. But you are also getting the 11, which is the strength card, as well. Look how beautiful she is. There's a little bit of Leo energy there. They've even got some doves carrying off a ring set. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty dope. With that strength card, it is telling you that you do have the strength and the grace, that you provide through your kindness, and your self-confidence. You are capable of forgiving and forgiveness. So that forgiveness and that strength, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving those around you, that where you may have done things, they may have done things, and you guys are like in this vicious cycle of doing things to each other. That cycle is being broken. You guys also got the Page of Gabrielle, from the middle of the deck. This says follow your passion because you are ready for any challenge. And opportunities right now and coming up into the new year, are going to be coming in for you with excitement and adventure. I see travel coming in. Look at that, the Page of Gabriel. The Page of Gabriel represents it being energetic, being brave, having optimism, and also being playful. So don't get stuck in this, work hard, don't play hard mindset. As well, right up under that is the 9 of Gabriel. It says stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility that comes in, because all things will work out for your greater good. And this also speaks of, even having some environmental activism. Look at the rows where they've harvested and, planted seeds, and they're almost to a point of harvesting. With Mr. Farmer Joe, though, in his shovel, saying that you guys have put in the work. You've put it in. Continue to put it in, because there's greatness still coming in. At the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Ariel. It says it is important to have balance. I just talked about that working, multiple jobs. You may be working multiple jobs or working on multiple business ventures, things, income, side hustles, ways for you to make money, or even projects at one time. but definitely making your workload fun. So turn it into a game so that way it's not as a distraction for you. This card generally a lot of times reminds me of the Fool card with the new beginnings and things like that, because of how he's hanging balanced upside down and hanging off the edge of this cliff, of this building. But yet notice over here in this corner there's this angel that's still keeping watch to make sure that he does not fall, and if he does, that he's caught. So it's almost as if the things that feel like they're failing, they're not going to fail. You've just got to stay on it, keep your head up, and keep your determination, keep working hard. We also got the Two of Gabriel. Look at these synchronicities. The Two of Gabriel says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So there are people that you are coming in alignment with. Look at this. There's that rainbow there. And, there's always a rainbow at the end of a stormy situation or a stormy and chaotic time. So your rainbow is coming. These two people are walking side by side, very different from each other, but walking together side by side on this walk in the sand. I know of the two footprints prayer where they're looking back at the sand, and the guy goes to speak to Jesus and says, I thought you were going to be with me. I thought you were going to be there with me. And at that point, they look back and there's only one set of footprints in the sand. And at that point in time, it was because God was carrying this person and carrying them through their way. So you didn't notice the two sets of footsteps during that moment and that memento. But that rainbow, that is God's promise and the universe promising you that things are going to work out for the greater good, no matter how stressful and timely they are as well. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck. You guys got the Seven of Gabriel. Gabriel is all over you guys' reading. You literally have 4 Gabriels. You have the Page of Gabriel. You have the 9 of Gabriel. You also have the 2 of Gabriel as well. And then now the 7 of Gabriel, which this reading did start with that 7. So it says, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence both in what you believe in and what you are and who you are. And have confidence that you have made the right decisions and that you are in the process of making even better decisions and progress. Definitely make sure you claim your personal power. So if you've been giving your power over to something, whether that is, addiction, a habit, over giving to other people or overextending to those around you, and you feel like you're not getting that back, claim your power, because even though you've given that and you feel drained, refuel yourself, because what you've given, you're going to get back tenfold. And it may look dark that those people maybe, it may seem like they're attacking you or they're sending personal attacks, but this is just another test to show you yourself that you are stronger than what you once were, and how you may have reacted to something in the past. Do not react that same way this time, because that'll be your opportunity to be able to gain your own power, and to keep claim of that. I'm going to also go ahead and pull out from our original tarot deck, and I'm going to leave that spread right there just because I want to see where we're at and what we got going on. Oh, we've got the Knight of Wands and the Moon energy. So with both of them coming out together, I'm going to read them as if I'm looking at them as one card. You got the King of Wands here, and he's holding those wands and those staffs. There's also some more of that strength energy, that Leo energy standing there. There's also a chameleon, a calamander that is here, and they shed their skin and become anew. With the King of Wands, they're usually a really great looking people. They have great intentions. They may be harsh with their tongue, but they don't mean it the way that it comes out. That's a defense mechanism that they're having as far as defending themselves. And with the Moon card out, it's showing, like the shadow in the water, and these two people that are, one is masked and one is pig-faced, but they are facing that moon, and they're facing also a journey, which also leads into more shadow work. So you and your person may be working on some shadow work, and both of you are turning your back on that shadow so that you can walk towards something better. With that moon in the crescent and that face being in the moon, again, this kind of brings up new beginnings for me and letting go of old illusions. I know it may look like a person is being a certain type of way, or that people are being certain type of ways towards you, but again, hurt people hurt people. And at one point, you have hurt people that way as well. So, where you wanted your atonement and your forgiveness, you have to also give that, and then not allow those things to attack you as personal attacks. Even though, yes, they're coming at you directly personally, don't let that sit into you as a personal attack, because what's going to be on the other side of this is going to be a mending. There's going to be a reconciliation between the two spirits, yours and this person's spirit, because you guys are both working through that shadow work, and it's going to lead you from this crazy shadow work into some other shadow work in a longer part of a journey. But it's going to be a ways away. That's like in the cave of the mountain, and that looks like shelter to these two naked people that are out here in the wilderness. We've got the Ten of Wands in the deck, also followed by the Two of Cups. I just talked to you about that. With the Ten of Wands, you guys have been feeling like you're carrying burdens and doing things alone by yourself. But this was to show you that you can do these things for yourself and with yourself. And it's not to say that you are alone, because you are never alone. You have your ancestors, your angel guides, as well as your God, or your goddesses, your divine, in which you believe in. You definitely have them with you. But you have to show yourself that, what, I can do this. Even with all these bad things happening to me, I'm still going to keep putting my best foot forward. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to stay determined on the mission, on the original mission at hand. Because with the Two of Cups, you're going to receive assistance. Just like with that Two of Gabriel, where they were walking on the beach, this one person has been in emotion and one person is standing on stable land. But the two of you are coming together to trade off in your cups to help balance each other out. That watchtower is in the back, letting you know that, hey, we are watching, we see, we're making sure that we protect you. This is the universe alerting you that they are with you and this person as you guys go through these turmoils. Because now, where emotion is meeting stability and vice versa, those waves are coming forwards and backwards, because that's the reason why there's the discoloration in the water. This looks like it's a masculine female. I mean, the roles could definitely be reversed. There could be, it could be a lesbian couple. There could be a gay male couple. This could be a woman and a man. I mean, it's all into interpretation to your own situation and your circumstances. Some things may resonate, some things may not. This is a general read, so I always say, what's for you is for you, and whatever else ain't, let it fly. Yeah, we got the Two of Swords. You guys felt like you guys were at a crossroads. Uh-oh, wait a minute, because I almost let go of some life right there. All right. You guys got the Two of Swords as well, which means that you guys were coming through a cross path. You felt like you were going through a journey blinded and not sure which path to take or which path is the right path because of the unknown. But to me, it seems with all of this confirmation that you're getting with these twos, of course, you got another set of twos. 2 and 2 is 4, and 10 is 14. 1 and 4 equals 5, and 5 is change. So with you guys having that 5, there is change coming within this partnership or this relationship. And if you look with the Two of Swords on this deck, the water is behind her. She's turned her back to her emotions. She's turned her back. She's like crossing these swords over her heart, as if she's protecting her heart and her heart chakras. Again, we have that crescent moon going on there as well. But look at the skies. There's no clouds in the skies. There's no turmoil. So as above shall be below. This water, if you look, is calming back here further away from her. The closer it is to her, it's a little wavy, which is speaking of those back and forth emotions. You've been kind of back and forth in your head, like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I work through this? It's possibly a new situation with you and this person, and you both are healing. You guys got the Nine of Cups energy. on here as well, which is, letting you guys know that you are in the process of wish fulfillment for both you and this person. You are both what each other wants and what each other needs at this point. But one or both of you are self-sabotaging and trying to push the other one away. And the more one pushes, the other one pulls. And it's like you guys are playing this really bad tug of war game. But that too will pass. Someone may have also been dealing with some grieving, and that they never really got the true unconditional love. So there are trust issues on both ends. There are abandonment issues on both ends, which is why there's the Two of Swords, because both of you are coming from different paths, but crossing each other's and meeting at the heart. There's also the Six of Pentacles. So you guys will be in a position to where you're able to give back, just like how you've received with the Six of Pentacles. You guys are learning that it is important to give and receive as well. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Star card. That's very much Aquarius energy, letting you know, that you are a star. There's balance coming. Look at how she's pouring the equal amounts on both in the water where her foot is placed, as well as on the land where she's kneeling. So she's giving to connectivity to both nature and water, which is kind of like what was happening in that Two of Cups situation. If we look at here with the land and the water, and then look at here with the land and the water, these cups are being poured into each other mutually. And it may not feel that way at this point in time, but look at this. She is completely naked and pure at this point in her pureness, and that means that both of you guys are starting to give these pure, unfiltered, unconditional understandings and love of each other. It's taking time, but you're getting there. Also, someone may be working on a baby, maybe possibly pregnant, this is coming from the divine as well. What I also notice on here is that there are 7 stars on here as well. And again, like we talked about at the beginning of this reading with you guys getting the 7, 2023 will equal into 7, because 2 and 0 make 2, and then 2 and 2 make 4, plus 3 makes 7. So we are back at that 7 number, which for some people, they look at that as luck. They look at it as up and coming energies, but this is a lot more than that. This is divine destination. With you guys getting that 7 on that chariot and the 7 on the star, that is, yes, baby, you are getting your King of Wands is becoming the Emperor with the headstrong decisions. Getting you guys are going to better places, bigger and higher places. Again, I see travel. There's the big city in the background. Now this person is sitting headstrong, very confident. There may be some Aries or Taurus going on energy around with that Emperor. So I got 10 of Swords in reverse. No longer feeling pinned down. No longer feeling unloved, unappreciated, unvalued. She's looking at that cell phone like, why is this being said to me? Why is this happening? This is the last that I can take. Her throat is having that stab as if she's losing her voice. She's being stabbed in the womb area. She's being stabbed through the chest and through the heart and the arms. She's being stabbed some of everywhere on this rockiness. But guess what? This is in a reverse 10 of Swords. So where you had that 10 of Wands before, this 10 of Swords is going to be uplifting you and not making you feel pinned down anymore. Right behind that, you guys got the Sun card, which is victory. I told you guys stuff is coming. Look at those sunflowers. Sunflowers grow through some of the hardest and longest terms for them to grow. That red is showing us in its victory. Look at this little girl. She's like, yes, she's smiling and riding off on her white horse. So you guys are going to be coming into some great fruition. There's going to be some things happening. Like I said, be careful with the pregnancies. Try not to stress over things that are going to work themselves out in the end. Yeah, stop looking back at those relationships and situations that have taken from you, where you feel like the cups have spilled. You know how they always tell you that if the milk spills, just pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So stop looking into that, into those, having those emotions and staying stuck in those emotions. Remember that you do have these two cups. Again, confirmation with those, with that two of cups coming back. We've got the two of cups. We've got the two of Ariel. We've got the two of Gabriel, and we're coming back in. So we've got 777 through this reading, 222s throughout this reading, and we also got the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So tens are completions, and you got the 9 of Gabriel and the 9 of Cups, which are on the same thing. You guys have dealt with putting in all of the work. Look back at those two cups. You know, this that you guys have together. This is the 7 of Pentacles for the final advice. You guys have been putting in the work. You've been putting in the harvest, and you're watching it grow. You're going to see things so differently shortly, both mentally and emotionally. And continue to water those plants. Continue to nurture them. Continue to nourish both your finances as well as your relationship. But remember to have fun in the meantime, you guys. I know that is the hardest thing in the world. Trust me, I'm a Capricorn. So when I get stuck on a mission, I'm on a mission. Like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to nothing, because all I'm worried about is my finances and making sure that I can do what I need to do, because I've fallen and now I'm trying to get back up. So with all of that happening, it's hard for you to want to go have fun, but you need that in order to release and rejuvenate so that you can get back to being yourself. Final messages for my people. So we got the 9 of Wands, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. So the 9 of Wands, you know, was where you were feeling like all of this energy and all this information, all these words, all these things, like everywhere you look, it's a blockage. But if you see she's got that one wand in her hand, which means that she's got a way to walk through to get to where she needs to. She's got everything at hand right now. You guys are getting all these synchronicities with numbers. That's the third 9. You guys may be seeing 333 a lot as well. You guys also got the 7 of Swords. So you are, this is like, you know, that battled warrior. Where we're holding on to pain. You know, there may be some PTSD from traumatic events that are going on. But I like how she's walking away. Like in this card, it's a woman, so I love it. I like how she's walking away with those swords and leaving those other two. So we're back again at those two terms of communication, those two cups of emotions, the regular 2 of Cups, the 2 of Ariel, as well as, which is, you know, bringing out balance. The final advice that you guys got is the the Ace of Swords, which is communication from on high. There's going to be communication coming, showing you that all of these things are going to come to pass. It is time. Listen to your dreams, listen to your spirits, and most of all, listen to your guides. You guys got the 8 of Pentacles. So all of that hard work, again, you guys are picking up new traits, picking up new ways of making money, new things. And these things are going to push you very well off into the new year. So you're going to be back to balancing and learning how to be able to save and reutilize that money into better ways as well. Being that I'm seeing the Page of Cups at the bottom of this, or excuse me, Page of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Cups, which means this is a love overflowing, and this is a God-sent love. So from God, the universe, your angels, they've sent you this person to be in happiness and bliss with and in love. You know, you guys, you've got this. So I think that definitely is going to be the end of the message today, because this was dope. Like, I really appreciate you guys for coming through, listening to your girl. Be safe out there. Have a great weekend. And just remember, I love you guys. Happy holidays.